sometimes cursed spirits and transfigured humans just look the frickin' same. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, and we are here with another episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. I believe we're on episode 10. If memory serves, we should be at the episode where... Oh god, memory does not serve. Memory does not serve at all. I know the last two episodes, or the last thing that I recall seeing with Griffin, because we're still in the Griffin territory now, was I feel like Yuji and Megumi get into a fight with a guy who they can't hurt, right? And then there is the other person on a roof fighting that other guy who has been the lackey of her 9-to-5er. I think anyway. I think that's a 2-episode thing, which has been the last thing that me and Griffin saw. If so, then I know what we're going into, and I won't be as wrong as I was last time. Well, I was wrong last time, in fact. I think I called it last time. Here's my problem: is I think I'm right by default most of the time, so I can't remember I was wrong back then. I remember it was very confusing, and I still don't 100% know what was going on with the old woman, though I'm pretty sure old woman will be the next episode. But again, know when you're watching this that I record these 2 at a time currently, although after episode 11 it will be 1 at a time. So yeah, I guess the only way to find out is jumping on into it. So let's do it. Let's hop on into it. I'm doing the hand gesture twice for some reason.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button,
comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
Oh, right, because he died, but he didn't really die. I forgot that bit. God damn it. Subtitles. I know there was an element of this that confused me the first time around as to whether he was dead or not dead. Okay, Joker. See, I really liked this last time because Ghetto is one of my favorite characters beyond the one that obviously I have myself drawn as. Oh yeah, I remember this launched Griffin on a whole theory line too. Again, the element that gets me
もう使えないんだっけ
was the element that possibly Geto was still alive or something like that. But I recall probably Alex told me in a comment that no, he is completely dead, long gone, never coming back. Well, I'm pretty sure the implication was that he was sealed temporarily and that his power, once his power actually came back, that he'd be able to get out of the gate. Again, the problem is that you've told me a lot, Alex. You told me a lot, Alex, over the course of many paragraphs and over a long period of time now. So, my brain, if you recall earlier today, again, I do these recordings live, 11 a.m. EST on Fridays. I already discussed the fact that I do like 10 different shows that I'm keeping notes on and doing concept boards for character interaction, relations, etc. I got a lot to keep up with up here. So maybe think of it this way. Maybe that I keep 10% of information told to me up here, and the rest of it is what I already think on my own. So that's why it's hard for me to get rid of thoughts that are wrong that I thought on my own. Because they take precedent in the way my brain works over information that's told to me. So I vaguely remember you telling me how it worked and what would probably happen based on how his powers work, but not all of it stayed.
悪いが何もない。あえて言わせてもらえば、俺がここにいることだ。俺はすでに10月19日、真人という特級呪霊に殺されている。今の俺は生前の俺が残した保険に過ぎない。高度な保険だ。発動条件を五条悟封印後に限定せざるを得なかった。不発のリスクを低減する。
Well, how would you know ahead of time that that's what killed you if this was insurance that you left before that happened?
虎杖裕二は高専所属の術師の中で最も内通者の可能性が低い。そしてメイメイ、あんたもこの状況で完全に白と確信した。
なぜ？
索敵に長けている人間が渋谷で暗躍せずに明治神宮前に派遣されているからだ。虎杖はそもそも数ヶ月前まで呪術界とのつながりがなかった。
いやいや、体よく協力を拒むためかもよ。それにすぐに渋谷に向かう。
I have to feel that there's something about the value of information at work here too.
待機命令が出ていたとはいえ。
If you're great at information gathering, then you wouldn't share it for free.
始末するための呪詛師がここに向かっている。
1、2、2人かな。虎杖君、こいつらと君がさっき戦った呪霊どっちが強い？
多分さっきのバッタより強い。
虎杖君が払った呪霊は人語を操っていたらしいし、少なく見積もっても準1級以上。そんな連中がうようよいるのか。今までどこで何してたんだろう。
I don't know what the point of the hairstyle is. Literally, it's only there to create a mess. At best, it's like Kenpachi's eye patch, I feel like. And as already covered before, veils with individual seals are stronger than veils with general seals.
それだけじゃないみたいだ。帳外にいるはずの補助監督ともつながらない。
頼む。俺の指示に従ってくれ。俺のこの保険もすぐ消えてしまう。頼む。
メイさん。
わかった。言ってごらん。
虎杖は明治神宮前に戻り、地上から渋谷に向かってくれ。五条封印を術師戦隊に伝達。五条奪還をこちらの共通目的に据えろ。
お
メイメイは虎杖が抜ける隙を作ってくれ。
I guess I'm still just a little bit lost on how Mekamaru knew what he knew so far ahead of time. I guess never mind. It occurs to me that he was selling everybody out in his grand plan anyway. I don't mean selling out, I mean...
それでもいいと思っていたんだが、最低だな、我ながら。
ねえねえ、僕は？
好きな方につけ。
Sorry, it was just a cute little flashback thing, so I was like letting that focus for a minute.
好きに動いていいよ。合わせるから。
おっ全員起きたね。さて今後のどうした？なんてやつ。
I wonder if Dagon's ever gonna do anything.
物理的時間は流れてないっぽいね。まずったよな。いろいろとやばいよな。ま、なんとかなるか。
Yeah, see, he's still seemingly able to affect things from in there. I guess even if he can't get out, it's somehow increasing the gravity of the thing? Or the weight?
確かに駅に閉じ込められた分を差し引いたとしても人口密度低かったな。
改造され建物内に待機していた人間が今になって非術師を襲い始めたか。
だから我々も待機をやめ突入。仕方のないことですが対応が後手に回りすぎです。だが一番気がかりなのは
同時に降りた術師を入れない帳ですね。五条先生が現着してからそこそこ時間が経ってる。なぜこのタイミングなんでしょうか。
中で何かあったか。
I feel like he only gets used for comic relief. Again, except for the next episode, apparently. Which I seem to recall.
私は帳を下ろしている敵を。二人は片っ端から一般人を保護してください。
Great, he's a litterer too. Head of the family, just litters.
はい。状況を確認次第、新田さんはもう一度帳の外へ。中で電波が断たれる以上、常に誰かが外にいなくてはならない。あなたにはその役をやって。
Oh, hand sword guy.
今から補助監督役だけで何としても連絡網を確立する。非番と窓の一部も。
Which I guess would imply also that coat rack guy would be out here. Oh shit, I forgot this happens.
Hey! Hey!
My dude, if you just fell over, you'd probably stop getting stabbed once.
やっぱ俺には弱い者いじめが向いてるな。これでいいんでしょ？はい。あなたはこのまま帳の外でスーツの人間を狩り続けてください。
Oh man, bad night to be a businessman or dressed up like a businessman for Halloween.
何これ？どういうこと？封印は完了している。だがまだ獄門卿が五条悟という情報を処理しきれていないんだ。しばらくは動かせないね。やられたね。
虎杖、いいニュースだ。
Yep, that's one out of the 3 dead.
地下5階から動かせない。
なんで？
五条悟だからだ。
納得。
包囲網を作るぞ。渋谷駅各地下鉄路線の隣駅から術師を向かわせろ。術師を入れない帳が上がり次第突入だ。
向かわせろったって伊地知さんと連絡つかねえし。あ、
なんだ。
ねえ、渋谷には誰が来てんの？
You know, as always, I just gotta wonder where my boy is at. Toto? Well, I guess they could see it. Because otherwise they would be running from nothing. Hey, Waldo. Because if you can't see them, then Yuji here is just doing the craziest breakdancing of all time. Oh, right. Wait. Yeah, I guess you're right. Because that's what Mahito was up to with the whole thing before. Sometimes cursed spirits and transfigured humans just look the frickin' same.
2人とも予定変更です。すぐに虎杖君と合流します。もし封印が本当なら終わりです。この国の人間すべて。
いやー、バレたね、こっちの状況。術師が総力上げてここに来るよ。
私はここに残るけど、みんなはどうする？
俺は弟の仇、虎杖裕二と釘崎野原を殺す。その後高専に保管されている他の弟たちを回収する。
I think sometimes I get this guy who's getting revenge for his brothers mixed up with the other silver-haired, child-looking guy up top, who I can't off the top of my head remember what his ploy is about, or what their ploy is about.
五条悟の実物を見た感じさ。五条を封印した今、術師と呪霊はイーブン。スクナが復活すれば超優勢。ほぼ勝ちってことでしょ？
まあ、そうだね。
じゃあさ、今の戦力でも勝つときは勝つってことじゃん。虎杖殺しちゃおう。大丈夫。スクナなんていなくたって俺たちなら勝てるさ。
Still kind of surprising that they get along with this half cursed spirit.
100年後の荒野で笑うのはわしである必要はない。呪いが人として立っていればそれでいい。スクナは味方ではない。
I feel odd having said that now, remembering what Jogo here just says, because he's basically fighting for cursed rights. And if you think about it as a rights issue, then it becomes like a metaphor for a race issue. So finding it odd that he gets along with a half-race person feels wrong in that context.
違うって言ったのは呪いのあり方で、復活案自体はありだと思ってるよ。ジョーゴと争う気もない。だからゲームをしようよ。俺が先に虎杖とエンカウントしたら奴を殺す。ジョーゴが先なら指を差し出してスクナに力を戻せばいい。
俺が先なら俺がやる。いいな。
お、長宗も参加する？もちろんいいよ。ゲートはどちらかといえば情報派だろ？どうする？
私は獄門鏡を見ていないといけない。遠慮させてもらうよ。
Again, I still feel kind of bad that this is the confirmation that Geto is truly gone. Because he was such a great character. Like, I love Toto because of his outlook, his fighting prowess, all that stuff. I like Geto for his... Hey, it's the Ghetto Girls.
ゲト様をこれ以上もてあそぶな。
返すわけがないだろう。君たちの頭まで空っぽにした覚えはないんだがね。次術師と約束するときは縛りであることを明確にするんだな。消えろ。それともこの体に殺してほしいか。
後悔するぞ。
I appreciate their loyalty.
さて、どんな味だったかな。
I wonder if that means if Whip Guy's gonna come back or if he's still in that other country with, what's his name?
おい。おいって。伏黒、ナナミン。誰？
ナナミンってマジでナナミさんのことだったんだな。
ゲトウさんか。
正確に言うと、ゲトウスグルの裏にいる何者かだ。今渋谷駅構内はまさに福まで。特急とソイセラが連れてきた呪霊、ゲトウの息のかかった呪詛師、そして改造人間と一般人。
確かにそれなら地下鉄の隣駅から攻めた方が早い。だがそのためにはまず
Yeah, so obviously I was right about this being the setup to the other people showing up, since Megumi and Yuji are together again.
一級でしか通らない妖精がいくつかある。外に出て伊地知君とそれらをすべて済ませてきます。3人にはその間に術師を入れない帳を解いてほしい。日野君、草壁さんや全員特別一級術師もこの帳内にいるはずです。合流できた場合、現状を伝えて協力を仰いでください。あの大声でもう伝わっているかもですが。
了解。
それから2人を頼みます。
はい。
Again, this guy doesn't get much development. Pretty sure this is the most development we've seen of him the whole show.
題して五条さんがいなくなって困る2つのこと。1つ、五条家の失墜。五条家は五条悟のワンマンチーム。五条さんが聞かせていた融通かっこわがままで救われていた術師が数多くいる。虎杖、お前もその一人なんじゃないか？すねえ、軽いな。そういう連中がみんな困ったさんになってしまい、最悪消される。そしてその2、パワーバランスの崩壊。五条悟がいるからという理由でおとなしくしていた呪詛師、呪霊たちが一斉に動き出す。その1で内輪がごたついているとき。
Yeah, especially if Gojo is the strongest user in the world.
負けたらどうなる？
少なくとも日本では人間の時代が終わるかもしれないですね。
分かってんじゃねえか。行くぜ後輩ちゃんぜ。
That seems like exaggeration. I'm sure there's a lot of strong curse users out there and everything. But if they're not aware of the fact that they're trying to resurrect Sukuna, well, maybe they are. He's gathered information of Mekamaru in his ear. If it wasn't for the Sukuna thing, then it should be still business as usual with just some, exceedingly strong cursed spirits out there. Like the war would wage on. Although it is an anime. Being an anime, there's always the next strongest thing. Which then your heroes get stronger too. I don't know. Without Sukuna being the big threat, without Sukuna being the big threat to come, it should still be what it's always been. Like, because otherwise, why would the balance of power never have been broken before now. It feels like the balance of power should still be existent. If anything, it feels like there should have been something created at the same time as gojo was to keep the balances strong. I don't know. For some reason, it just feels like Star Wars to me. The prophecy of the Force, as it were.
五条悟が封印された。敵方に情報が漏れとる。
いいじゃねえか、拝みババ。俺はようやく実感湧いてきたぜ。マジで封印されたんだな、五条悟。
Okay, there's the guy who you have to hit weekly. By which I mean not as strong, not like days of the week.
奥さん聞きました？五条さんところの悟くん封印されちゃったんですって。
いつかこうなると思っていたんですよ。いつも乳首から下が足かよってくらいのスタイル見せびらかしちゃってさ。
次回恒例。
あ、ゲトウさん聞きました？五条さん。
Alright, responding to the chat so you know, dear viewer in the future, who I'm talking to. Since again, I removed the chat when I put this up on YouTube. That's what I said, or if I didn't say it, what I meant to imply was that with the birth of Gojo, you'd think that there would be a cursed user or a cursed sorcerer that would have come around the same time. Due to how the narrative of anime works, to have kept the balance on both sides so that things would be even, because otherwise Gojo would just wipe the floor with the entirety of the cursed spirit world thing on his own. Because that's usually that's how things work. Usually it works in the opposite. You don't have an overpowered hero, you have an overpowered, well, you do tend to have an overpowered hero, but you tend to have an overpowered bad guy that the hero then rises to meet, rather than an overpowered good guy that the bad guys have to plot around. Either way, we are one step closer to catching up. We have the next episode, which is the last one me and Griff watched, which is also the furthest one from my mind. The only thing I remember is 1, the name, because I just saw it, Seance. 2, the guy that Yuji and Megumi have to fight is the harder you hit him, the less he gets hurt. I think he also has some sort of redirect sort of thing, that the harder you hit him, the harder he hits you back. Whereas the weaker you hit him equals the harder you hit him equals the less he hits you back too. Something like that. And then I don't have any idea about what's going on with the old woman. I think I had a theory before. Do not remember it now. So, after we deal with the old man fighting with the old man. Yeah, I don't think he's an old man. After we deal with the inverse proportionality fight, I have no idea what is going on anymore. Everything will be confusing, and I will just be guessing out the wazoo based on everything we've seen. So, get ready for that. Otherwise, that is it for this episode. Once again, I have been Theta. This has been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?